is ranch water? The classic ranch water is simple: Blanco Tequila, fresh lime, and Topo Chico. The best part is you can make it right in the bottle. You guys love my short and the traditional version, so today I'm making 4 ranch water variations, including the classic, a spicy pineapple ranch water, a mango mezcal cocktail, and an ocean blue version I found on Reddit. Let's start with the traditional Texas ranch water. It's refreshing, easy, and it's one of the lower calorie alcoholic drinks. Texas ranch water always calls for Topo Chico mineral water. You can use other carbonated waters, but this one is the best, and I didn't want any Texas tongue lashings. You can build this right in the bottle, like I said, and one little trick I learned from the Louis Fernandez YouTube channel is that you could actually decorate the rim of the bottle before you take the lid off. I'd never thought to do that before, and I just thought it was a cool idea. So the first step to making ranch water is making room in your bottle. So I'm gonna pour out my Topo Chico until about just below the logo. I'm going to just eyeball it. I'm gonna put 2 ounces of tequila in the description, but I'm gonna put approximately 2 ounces in mine just because I feel like the spirit of the drink is being like easy. And then about 1 ounce of lime juice, which I'll measure that just for the people out there who like exact measurements. Let's see how easy this is to aim with this sugar. Pretty easy. And like I said, you could measure everything if you want. You could use a funnel. It's a super casual drink, it doesn't have to be exact. Couldn't be much easier. I'm just gonna stick a lime wedge in. And you can like swoosh it around a little to mix it, but there's our basic ranch water. For the next 3 ranch water riffs, we're going to add some sweeteners and modifying liqueurs. All of them will drink kind of like a margarita spritzer or highball. Next up, we have the pineapple ranch water with habanero. I'm going to use Tanteo Habanero Tequila. Sometimes in the summer when I have a nice crop of my own peppers, I make my own pepper-infused tequila. This stuff is almost as good. Just to warn you, the habanero is super spicy, like it'll make your nose run. So if you don't want something that spicy, Tanteo also makes a jalapeno version. And then I have this ghost tequila, and it's made with ghost peppers, but it still isn't quite as spicy as this habanero. I don't think they use as much. But these two will give you that nice spicy flavor profile without being like too spicy. For this one, I rimmed my glass with the Spice Lab Scotch Bonnet Sea Salt. And one thing, this was the second bottle I rimmed, so I also learned to put less on the cap and more on the actual bottle. So we'll do the same thing. We'll just dump some of this out to make room. And normally I just chug the water, but I wanted to be careful not to mess up the work I did here. Just for the people who like measurement, I will measure this. I'll do 2 ounces of the Tanteo Habanero. And 1 ounce of lime juice, so it's about the same as our first one so far. I'm gonna add about 1/2 ounce of agave nectar, which you could also do that in the original if you want a little bit more sweetener in it, but a lot of people just like the pure, crisp, low-calorie version. And then I kind of wish I would have left some more room in this one, but it just calls for a little splash of pineapple. And I'm gonna put a few habaneros in it just as a garnish. It won't really infuse into the drink unless you muddle it, but I just wanted a signal to the drinker that, hey, this is a spicy one. And as you can see, it's running out. I should have left a little more room in that one, but it'll work. It kind of rinsed my rim away, which is sad, but I'm sure it'll taste good. And we can always add some more of the pineapple Ooh. I'm breathing it in and it's like spicy, so once this settles and we're drinking it, we can add a little bit more of the pineapple. Next we have our mango ranch water with mezcal. Now this will add some smokiness to our ranch water. I'm also using one of my favorite liqueurs, Chinola. I have several videos on both the original Chinola and this mango Chinola, so if you have a bottle and are looking for ways to use it, check those out. So for this one, I'm going to use a Topo Chico bottle rimmed with tahini, and I'm definitely going to pour more of it out this time, learning from my last mistake. The original, you can drink it down to about here, but for these riffs that have a little extra stuff, like, it doesn't hurt to go down like maybe an inch or an inch and a half below it. For this, I'm going to start out with 2 ounces of the Maguey Vida Mezcal, a full ounce of lime juice, 3/4 of an ounce of the mango liqueur, and about 1/4 of an ounce of agave nectar. And just like the other two, put a little lime in the top. It's our mango mezcal ranch water. So for this one, I'm gonna switch over to Lalo because I actually ran out of Espolon, my normal go-to, but either of them will work great in it. So we'll do 2 ounces of the Lalo, 1/2 ounce of blue curacao, 1/2 ounce of agave nectar, and as much lime juice as will fit. That was about 3/4 of an ounce. I originally planned on an ounce. And a nice like lime wedge. This one it caught my eye just because the blue looks so great with the Topo Chico label. It just has all the primary colors. It just looks really cool. So there's our ocean water. Let's try them all now. And a couple of them, I might make some adjustments when I can drink it and make a little bit more room. So the first one is the classic that we all know and love. I'm just gonna push the slime down in it. Yeah, it really doesn't need anything else. It's light, it's refreshing. It has 2 ounces of tequila in it, which is about 140 calories, no added sweeteners, so definitely if you're looking to keep your calorie count down and you don't want to drink something boring like a Truly, like this is definitely the way to go. And just adding the tahini rim, I thought that was a really cool idea, and this was the first time I've tried it. So next we have our pineapple habanero. I felt like I was experimenting a little when it came to figuring out how much room I really needed. So I think I will drink it down a little and then add some more pineapple juice because I don't even feel like I got a splash in there, and it all like ran down the side and destroyed my decoration, so don't do that. Ooh, the spice is definitely there. It's from the tequila itself. Other than the tequila I infused myself, this Tanteo Habanero is the spiciest one I've ever tried. So I do think that the pineapple will kind of help calm it down a little bit. But it would still be fun to drink the whole thing. Yeah, that's actually really tasty. The pineapple and habanero are a good match, so I would say drink this one down a little more so you can do a little bit more of the pineapple, because I think it plays nicely with the habanero. Alright, moving on. I'm super excited about this one. This was the one with the mezcal and the chinola and a little bit of sweetener added. And also rimmed with tahini. And I think I kind of got that down by the time we got to this one. Like far enough below the cap, and I also didn't let the drink wash it all away. Tasty, smoky, refreshing. Most of the Mezcal drinks I make are more like spirit forward, so it's kind of like fun to have it with something carbonated like this. Actually really like that one. Like them all so far. And finally, I think this one wins the coolest looking one. This is the ocean water, and I just have plain old salt in it. Not overly sweet, so I think I made a good move by running out of room before I could put a ton of sugar in it. But if you do like your drinks sweeter, keep that in mind. Like I said, you can kind of do what you want with these. They're a casual drink. It's probably weird that I was even measuring at all. So I would say I like them all. Maybe the Mezcal and Mango one is my favorite. I'm really having trouble deciding. So since I can't decide, which one would you try first? Let me know in the comments. Hit like and subscribe if you're into easy tequila cocktails and want to see more. Cheers!